Reddit, what is your biggest misunderstanding? This is maybe not the biggest, but certainly is the funniest misunderstanding I've ever encountered. Every year, the town where I live holds a large carnival with the proceeds going to support the town's athletic teams. Several nights are capped with fireworks displays that typically last about 20 minutes. I take my daughter to this every year, and I try to time our activities there so that we're on the Ferris wheel when the fireworks go off, giving us a great seat for the show. This year my timing was off. We got on the Ferris wheel a little too early, so when the ride was over, the fireworks show was still going on. I decided to stand next to one of the ticket booths along with a number of other people watching the show. My daughter ran up to sit on the fence while I leaned up against the booth. About a minute later a boy, maybe 10 years old, came up to me and asked me if he could buy some tickets. I told him that the ticket booth is right behind me. He walked away. About 15 seconds after that another boy about the same age comes up to me and asks the same thing. I give him the same response. About 25 different people came up to me to ask me if they could buy tickets and I told all of them that the ticket booth was right behind me. It had gotten annoying, so at one point I had moved to the other side of the ticket booth but that didn't stop people from asking me. Rather than be rude, I just told them where to get the tickets and let it go. When the show ended, my daughter came back to me and we turned to leave. As we started walking away a bunch of people started shouting behind us. I turned and saw a long line of people staring at me, shouting very angrily and some of them threatening me if I walked away. One or two men in line actually stepped out to approach me. I had no idea what they were talking about. That is, until I noticed that I was wearing the same color outfit as all of the carnival staffers. All of the staff and crew were wearing tan shorts and aqua blue shirts with staff on the back. While my shirt didn't have staff on it, it was otherwise the same color and style. I realized that everyone had mistaken me for an employee who worked in that particular ticket booth who had taken a break to watch the fireworks. They had all waited for my return so they could buy tickets for the rides and got pissed off when I walked away. I put my daughter behind me and called out to the crowd, "I do not and have never worked at this carnival." I turned and walked away with my daughter in tow. There was a commotion behind me but I decided turning back would not be a good idea. A few days later the local newspaper arrived and there was an article in it about how some people at the carnival were arrested when they trashed a ticket booth because a carnival employee wouldn't sell them any tickets.